and I hope you guys are enjoying the weather. It's pretty chill right now, man. It was hot earlier, man. Burn it up. So we're gonna get into some watches today. We're gonna talk proper etiquette. For those of you guys that are catching this on replay, just know that the discussion today is going to be talking about watch design language and how it is not equal to everything, and some watches are an acquired taste. I'm going to be talking about some stories, some stuff that just recently happened that I experienced. Telling some truths that I experienced, and then we'll get into some other stuff, man. But before we really jump off, um, just know that I had a Seiko. Gosh, what was it? What did I have on earlier? Cocktail time. I had a cocktail time timepiece on. My wife, when her relatives passed away, we went to her funeral today, and yeah, man, it was yeah. Just know that. Well, the good thing though about that is when family gathers together and just having that time to kind of build each other up, despite what's the ugliness of it, the pain and stuff of losing a loved one. But we had a great conversation. And today, well, right now, this the watch I walked up here in. Yes, I'm out here walking. It is pretty hot. No hat today. It's too hot for a hat. If I had a hat on, oh yeah, I'd have been really sweating. Who we got in here? Thank you, man. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hio Silver. I love when you come in, man. That right there, man. It take me back to my childhood. Hio Silver. Oh wait, my man, the audio is not good. It's not. Oh, hold up. What I got to do? Hold on. Okay. All right. What about now? Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. 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 Can hear now. All right. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, man. So, hey, DK, I got. Well, I'll get to yours in a second. And thank you for being here. Any body that's a content creator that always just acknowledge you because man, you guys can be doing anything else. You can be putting out content. You can be putting stuff for us to watch. You know what I'm saying? So cool, cool. Anyway, let me go ahead and take this watch off. I haven't reviewed this watch yet, man. But just the concept of having it is pretty cool. And this is what I want to talk about because there's been a number of things that happened in the past 48 hours that really kind of sparked this whole conversation I want to have. And I really wanted to get feedback from people in the chat. Um, I don't. I did see the comment. Somebody commented on the Star Trek timepiece that I had. Love Star Trek as a whole, but didn't like the actual watch. It looked cheap to this person, and I can tell you without shouting out that Spinnaker, Invicta, um, Aragon, um, Nubeo. There's a few other ones. They are going to have a certain design language that's not going to agree with everybody else. Um, in comparison, because like the first thing that may draw your eyes to, let me see. Let's compare the two of these. Two different watches, right? You got a Hamilton right here, and then you have this Aragon. You see how big the hands are on the Aragon? I mean, exaggerated. This thing is a 45 millimeter timepiece, and I want to say it's about 15 millimeters. I think like 15.4 millimeters thick. This has an NH35 in it, I believe. Yep, NH35. Pretty nice watch. Oh, who's this dude? No, yes, the MX35. I have one that has a Miota 9015 in it, and that date is at the bottom. But it still got the same type of hands, same type of look, vibe, the whole nine. Great loom on it. Well, look at this one. More professional looking. It has a design language that will attract a pilot, military, uh, officers, people that just attracts a different crowd. And it won't attract the same crowd. But then it's weird how like watch collecting is. Watch collecting is really weird because I met a guy. I'm gonna tell you two stories from Moya Jewelers. One was from last year. I talked to a guy sitting next to this guy that bought he bought a Grand Seiko, he bought a Frank Mueller, and crap, I think he bought a Panerai. I think he bought one of the used Panerai, right? But then he was telling me how he loves going fishing, going doing his thing, and he'll pop on his. He said I'll do my pro diver while I throw on my Venom, right? He said I just love wearing those. Now the crazy thing is, just think about that spectrum. His the watch I can't tell you what price it is, what he paid for his Grand Seiko, but just say it's between $7,000 to $10,000. I don't know which one he got. I know they picked it out. I wasn't like over his shoulder like that. And then he picked out, but I know that he spent a decent amount of money that day. But then he's like, we're talking because I had on my Hamilton. I had on my 40 was a 42 millimeter mechanical khaki field, right? The bead blast. And he was telling me how much he was like, oh, I really love that one. He said, I got it in the 38 millimeter. He's across the board. The Aragon looks nice. Thank you. Oh. There's a word for people. Does it appeal to me? Straightforward, DK. Yeah, yeah. So, with that being said, man, since we got DK in the building, I actually got this from DK. I got this from DK. Right, this is a watch that is in my collection. I really like wearing this watch, man. It has an NH35. It's a 47 millimeter. I'd imagine that this one is about because of the crystal and everything. I would say this thing is about maybe 16 millimeters thick, maybe 17, somewhere around there. I enjoy wearing it. It's a nice watch, and it reminds me like this watch reminds me of just being on YouTube and having people like really support you. You know what I'm saying? And people that's like minded. And DK, I will say, and I've said this before, very different individual. Very different. So this is going to fit different. This is going to have a different design language. And there's going to be some people that just absolutely hate this watch. Um, and the design language may be cool, but because it got Invicta on the dial, and then they'll say, hey, bro, I can't with the big watch. You know what I'm saying? You need to try something a little smaller. I, hey, I can't argue with you on anything. I won't argue with anybody on it because I laugh like, man, bro, my design language or my watch collecting is based on what I like. What up, Scott? Welcome in. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. I always, what this shirt, I like wearing this shirt because I took this on the one of the first cruises, Invicta cruises I've been on, and it's just a reminder of why I do this and to stay true to what I'm doing. Yeah, I do those reminders, man. I'm sentimental like that too. I try to hold on to a number of things. Not always possible. Some stuff come and go. But I got a list of watches right here. But let me tell you this story. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I was Moyer Jewelers yesterday, and as I'm pulling up, and I know all employees' cars are on one side. The owner's car is normally in the front or off to the right side. There's always a squad car out there, so people don't even think you about to run up in there and do nothing. They covered. Um, I walk in, but there was a Ferrari sitting outside. Really nice Ferrari. I was like, And I just automatically knew. I said, whoever that car belongs to, I guarantee you they're in the watch section. I guarantee it. So I walk in, I speak to everybody, and of course there was nobody by the jewelry or anything like that. I walk in a little further in, and the watch section in the back. I look over to the right. My man Barry's in there, and he's sitting there talking to this guy and his son. So I figure, okay, I bet you that's his car. So I'm walking around. I greet Barry because Barry's been on vacation for a little bit. And long story short, me and this guy saying, "Come on over here, Trap, and talk." You know what I'm saying? Very, courteous guy. And we were having discussions. He was looking at an AP. He was looking at a couple APs, and he, just said, "Hey, they're undefeated in their design language, right? Their finishing and stuff like that, right?" And who am I to argue with him? Because the only experience I had with AP was going to Moya Jewelers and actually, fondling with it, messing around with it, and get a little more background on the year of the watch, like the year the watch came out, what it's powered by, what I'm saying, the significance. And I'm getting all this information from the sales reps there, right? But he lists and rattled off all of the watches that he got in his collection, every last one of them for the most part. But he was looking at a, gosh, what was it? I forgot. It was a constellation piece. I don't know if it was AP or it was something, but it had everything on it. A perpetual calendar, something. I can't remember the brand, but it was a perpetual calendar, and the price that they had it for was it. Let's just say it was more than the cost of my house, right? And he's considering getting it. I think he's going to get it. I mean, I don't just assume because he's driving a Ferrari, he's just going to buy everything. But I mean, if he got a Ferrari, of course, yeah, there's that. So, Trap in a Ferrari winning a Panerai. Dope shirt, bro. Thank you. Oh, y'all can hear me? Is the audio messed up? I need to keep looking at this chat. Because if it is, I'm gonna just cut this whole earpiece off, man. If I'm having hard, let me know. You guys hear me? You can hear me? Okay, okay, okay. So now the guy that was driving Ferrari didn't have a Panerai, and no Trap don't have Trap don't have a Panerai. Trap got did like holding on to this for right now. Y'all seen the Monta design language? Oh, we gonna talk about this in a second because I got some information on this. Man, these flies and all kinds of bugs out here, man. Okay, thank you. Um, so check this out. We're having this discussion, and he mentioned that he has a Hamilton timepiece, right? Which I'm like, all right, cool, that's dope. And in no part of the conversation did I feel like this guy was flexing, right? There is no part of it at all, right? Even though he got the money to just buy something, he was getting, I believe, he's getting his AP fixed, if I'm not mistaken. He was getting something done to his AP, whatever. But he was just like, yo, he's on his Rolex, and it was just one of them conversations where he was like talking to me about the different brands. He was like, hey, do you know about this? He didn't assume that I didn't know anything. He was like, he just asked the question, do you know about these watches? And I said, well, the watches that you talk about, I only know about them through YouTube, reading the information about them, but I don't have any experience with them. So he's like, all right, cool. So he just gave me a history lesson of some of the watches that he owned. It was a cool situation. But I did have a very weird sort of conversation with another collector within Moya Jewelers, and this guy was just the opposite. This guy had tons of watches that were $30,000 to $40,000, in price. Zeniths, Glasuits, and all these other things. Right? He's just mentioning all these watches, and then he looks at me. He said, well, "What is that you have on?" I can't remember what I had on, but it was, of course, a watch that was probably like $300 or $400. He said, "Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that brand. Well, what's the cost on that one?" I was like, bro, I don't know. I didn't got no price sheet. You know what I'm saying? I just said it like that, because I know where he was going. He started looking down his nose at me. Now, I could have done one or two things. I could have been uncomfortable and felt like inferior to this dude, but I'm like, no, I don't, bro. I don't too much care about, like you trying to push your weight and stuff like that. Which brought me to the conversation I had on here about this watch right here, this San Martin, right? The San Martin basically is a Black Bay Pro Homage. On one case, I could see somebody being upset with this watch even existing because they are in love with the original. They don't feel that there should be a copy of that watch, if you will. Now, it's not a direct copy. It has San Martin all over it. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of kicked this whole homage conversation to death, man, between multiple challengers. Shoot, DK's talked about it 100 times. I mean, DK owns a few, and people like him could care less about if you like the fact that or like or dislike the fact that he has a homage piece. Hey there, Trap family. Grace Santini, what's up, man? I think you bought that mounted. Nah, not yet. Well, what I'm planning on doing is actually taking it back to him. I was gonna mail it back, but I'm thinking about just driving it back because I've never been to St. Louis before. I've driven through, but I never stopped to relax and chill. And there is a Chinese restaurant that one of his customers he owns a shop. So I was going to take a trip. It's a 5 hour drive for me. Well, 4 hours and 30 minute drive from my house. I was gonna drive there early in the morning, meet him, give him the watch back, go get me something to eat at this place, sit down with him, with Justin, talk a little bit, get to know the company a little more, and then come on back to the house. That's my plan. Yeah, that's my plan. Homage will always outsell the actual watch. It look design, attainable, affordable. Here, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get the camera turned around for a second. And I'm gonna show you what I got on. I just took the watch off. I took that ball off, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna go into depth, I guess. Uh, Hilton, right across the street. That's brand new. All right, so this is what I got for y'all. These are a few of my favorite watches. And that's the only reason I brought them out was because they're some of my favorite timepieces. Right now, what's in the design language that really got me, man? I'm across the board. I'm all over the place, honestly. Because I can go from a ball in this watch. Though it got my fingerprint and sweat all over it. This thing is a fingerprint magnet. The finishing on this watch is amazing. It's just amazing, man. Like in comparison to other stuff, man, it got just the right brushing on it. The bracelet itself, man, has a design that I absolutely love. I didn't think I would. I didn't know. Nobody really covered this watch on YouTube, man. I just had. It was like I saw the picture. This how it came, just like that, like a sort of like a Photoshop copy of it, and the background was all white. So I was like, it looks decent. That's what I said. I was like, then it's a ball. It's under $1,000. I took a chance on a watch under $1,000 that I didn't know how I would really like it until I got to the fixed bezel, right? Like the high polish, and that was the first thing that attracted me, man. That right there, the lug. I don't really that really don't excite me, man. If it's a 47, 48, I got 51s, I got lug to lugs that's really far out, man. But the design of this watch and the fact that it reminds me of another watch that I really want, man. Like how the number markers are, those tick markers on there, reminds me of Certina in a way. That's what really attracted me to this. And um, Hamilton. Hamilton has like that flat black dial on it, and then those small numbers, how they're registered on there. It's like a professional luxury tool watch, if you will. So I like this is one of man this watch. I just like it. Man. I like this watch so much. Very. Now I wear Audemars Piguet skeletons. I sell fake Rolex AP Cartier accessories. Hold up. Just walk right up behind him. Look at really. Hey, oh man, that was the right, perfect time to catch trap. Wow, bro. Uh, and now even better than Homage do. sapphires, crystals, so even better. I down. Let me see the downturn of those loves. Look hella comfortable on the ball. Man, I'm telling you, bro. This watch is great. This watch is great, bro. I'm telling you, man. It's so comfortable. It's one of my favorite. The way it fits. I mean, and it got weight to it. Don't get me wrong. It got weight to it. I'm gonna be dropping a video later on today. I just have to upload them. They just shorts. They shorts. I got a chance to mess around with some Rolexes yesterday. Cartier, Maurice Lacroix, and what else? It was something else. Oh my! Oh, I'll let you guys. Yeah, one of my favorite watches ever in life. Favorite is the RO or the 5711. The ball is crazy. I sell everything. If you were close, we could meet. Let's see here. So you sell everything. You sell super clones. Looking at that Hydro Conquest. Yeah, bro. I saw who was that? One of them actually showcased a super clone Rolex, and she was talking. You know what's crazy, man? I would like to see a super clone up next to the actual watch to see if I can like literally see the difference. I would really like to see that because I don't know, man. All right, so you said this long jeans, yeah. Another professional. Now this is considered to be a fan favorite out there, man. This is actually talked about a lot on YouTube, and it's one of the things where it's like you say this is an accepted watch among everybody. In other words, we can all have a conversation. If you own this watch or like this watch, we can all have a conversation. And I'm not interested in that way of thinking, to be honest, because if you like, where you at? If you like Invicta and that's all you collect is Invicta, does that make you a non-watch collector? Because you decide to wear this is called polarizing, right? Which it is. That thing it captures your attention like crazy. So does Aragon. Look at the colorway on that. And Robin Egg Blue is, I guess, the safer way to say Tiffany without having to pay Tiffany or having a Tiffany company to come say, hey, cease and desist. That's not Tiffany Blue. And if you insist, you have to pay us for it. You know what I'm saying? So Robin Egg Blue for this watch. All titanium case. I think it's grade one or grade two. I'm not sure. But here, let's see what this looks like on the wrist, man. Yes, they have it with Swiss hour work. Look at that, man. And I don't even know what the lug on this one. Probably, I'd imagine that the lug is 50. You see how it turns down on the wrist, but so I really don't buy into that though. I don't care. Hold on, man. I got my Monta Swiss made cloth, man, microfiber cloth. It's different than just regular cloth, man. Microfiber cloth is Swiss made. Oh wow, this is Hemi G. Did y'all hear that? That thing was loud. Yeah, there we go. You got all the little fingerprint smudgy smudge. Yeah, where you at? Where is it at? There we go. Let me go ahead and clean that off too. I got all kind of, man. I'm sweating, and I'm just, yeah. I'll go ahead and wipe these watches down when I get home. I don't know if any of you guys do that, but I do that. I like to go ahead and clean my watches off. Yep. So that was clean. I just wanted to see. I have Rolex Sprite for sale, Lefty. Rolex Batman GMT2. Trap, what did you have on your wrist originally today? I had on my cocktail timer this morning, and then I switched over because I was doing Aragon week. Um, this is my Aragon that I chose today. I just hadn't posted it to Instagram. Um, because after the funeral, I went straight to my buddy's having a baby shower. So all the fellas got together, man, and was playing little games and stuff. So I literally got home, took a nap, came out here and got with y'all. That's like $220, cheapest price. I ordered new Audemars Piguet watches. I had some company on Instagram reaching out to me about that. Those super clone watches. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys this: what is your opinion on this watch right here? This Mido, this multi fort. This has the Powermatic 80 hour power reserve on this thing on the full line. What do you guys think about this watch? And that compression style, that's all they do is just rotates the inner bezel. Sapphire crystal, screw down crown, a few little bit of information on it. Man, all these darn nets around me. Now, Midu, only reason I know about this company is actually through Dave D. I didn't know anything about Midu. And I don't know if you can, hold on, let me see if you can tell. Come on, focus, baby. You see it like in the loan pips in there, or those indices, or what have you, whatever you want to call it. That's sandwiched. And then it has like that vertical blind look to it. There's another Midu I seen on Ashford's that I would love to get. Sapphire glass. It's good, but you tested it. Haven't tested this one. Not this one. I've tested a few of my sapphire crystals. You put a drop of water on the glass. That style is decent. The two crowns is odd though. I'm used to seeing one or three. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it just got that compression style, but like it's not compression style. I think it's a professional. In my opinion, this is just more of like a professional everyday watch, man, or a weekender, if you will. But this isn't a watch that you know what I'm saying. It's not popular at all. And the last, and I don't have my computer with me, but the last needle video I saw was that new 39 millimeter piece. I think it's a GMT that just came out. And I want to say it's around $1,000. And this one, I think is push pins for. Is that? Yep, push pins. I mean, it's a decent watch, and you can get this one, man. On I got this from. Where did I get this from? One of them gray market dealers, man, for like $484 or something like that. Yeah, that's what you asked for. You asked for, Vincent. Thank you, thank you. I know it was something. Now, here's another one that this has been reviewed a few times. Design language. Like, who would this watch be for? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get, man, you know what's crazy? And I do appreciate the people that say, hey, Trap, I like this watch, but it's not my speed. Or I'm surprised that you would get a watch like that because they've watched me collect over the years and they're used to me having the Invicta pieces and stuff like that, or these larger pieces. But as you can see, um, I don't adhere to a particular way of collecting. Whatever catches my eye, and I think is I only want to say forbid that cliche saying of value for money. Because if you value it, if you think, for example, let me say this: you like this watch. Some of you guys will like this watch. And what if I told you this watch was $1,100? Some people be like, that's it because of the name Longines, and they own it, bro. They off to the races and they buying it, right? Or some are like, man, please, I can go buy a San Martin that looks like that, man. I'm about to give Longines 14 or $1,100 for that. Then we got this bad boy right here, and I'm not going back and forth with nobody on this one. This is one of my favorite watches now, and this one was under $400. It's under $400, man, and it really don't matter like the value of all that stuff, man. Like, oh, this is a great value. I just think, I look at this watch and see the level of detail and everything that he's done to the watch from the sapphire crystal. This has an NH34, and there are some companies that are charging $1,000 for the NH34, depending on who it is. And that, that one, I'm like, okay, I think this watch is worth more than what he's asking for, based on the build quality. But seeing that he charged what he charged, I said, hey man, I'm with it. But I just like it all together. Hold on, who said something? Too rich for me. 1999 is all I can afford on my budget. We're not talking. What are you talking about, bro? Like White Castles or something? Are we talking food? Bro, I know we talking food. We got to be talking food. 1999. What you talking about, bro? Too rich for you, man. Mm. Hold on, let me see. What was this? I could sell you super clone. Somebody else asks you 1,200. I sell same for 8 or 900 with Rolex brand on it, serial number in it. If I had an extra 3K, that's what I'll go with. Which one? 3K? Which one you talking about? What would you go with, bro? I can fix you. Boxes too. Papers. With papers, it's more expensive. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I hear that term, bro. Hold on, man. I gotta turn this camera around, man, because I gotta tell you this. I'm just gonna keep the whole honey with you, bro. Be funky with you. I'm gonna collect watches. I may be winding down on collecting as many as I used to, man. But the one thing I can care less. The only watch that I'm gonna be concerned with that come with papers is if it has what they call it this one right here, man. Hold up. Certified chronometer. If it's certified, I want the paperwork with it. I want the paperwork with it. If it's a number limited timepiece, like if it's special or it has some type of rendering that goes along with it, a storyline that goes along with it, that's the only papers I want, bro. But if I bought a watch, man, and that thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people like, hey, I bought my Rolex, I need a box of papers. I know a guy that bought the Bluesy, no papers with it. I don't even think it had the box. He just bought it as is, right? And people that I knew that we worked with was like, bro, why you buying a watch without a box of papers? And I was like, bro, he ain't wearing the box of papers. The dude got the watch on. That's what he wanted was the watch, man. Who cares about the box of papers? Shoot, especially if you collecting multiple, like you have so many boxes everywhere, man. Get that crap out of here. That's my personal opinion. My opinion is not. I'm not saying that to sway any of you guys. I'm not. I can talk about quality in everything. Yes, but I don't fear. I don't lie. It took me years to connect with the factories. Stop capping. You ain't never gonna slow down on collecting. Bro, I gotta enjoy him, bro. I gotta sit down. It would be no way for us to know if you're truly a person of your word. That is true, bro. It's an open up video. I'll show you. Oh, well, hey, I tell you what. This is what I do, bro. Honestly, I want you to fill the room. I want you to fill the room out a little bit. I get you got watches and stuff like that, and you want to, you know what I'm saying, the super clones and stuff like that. And I'm not knocking your hustle at all, bro. Honestly, I'm not. However, most people that come to this channel, they like when they collect what they like, and if you wanted somebody, if anybody wanted to like mess with you on these watches, bro, the super clone stuff like that, you can always do the Instagram thing. I don't do the whole, you know what I'm saying, like buy and sell type of stuff unless, you know what I'm saying, we doing it for a cause or whatever. Again, I'm not knocking your hustle, bro, but like I don't open my channel up for that. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? And if you do, and if I do open it up, man, it's a conversation we had before. I definitely, man, I never do that on the fly. Never. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like that ain't what I come on. I don't come on here and do. And you need to feel the room out, bro. And respectfully, you know, I know you just asked or whatever, and I appreciate you. Like, hey, man, just open it up. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, and we can talk behind the scenes, bro. You said I don't have Insta or Facebook. I'm a criminal. You a criminal? Let me see. How do I get in this live with camera? Criminals don't have Facebooks. Hey, bro. So what you been saying? Hey, listen, man. I roll with some legit folk, bro. So what you telling me that, man? Hey, we moving on. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Just either enjoy what, man. I see or not. Hold up, y'all. I got it. I got it, bro. I got it. Yeah. There's one sus. Well, got his credit card out. Criminals don't have Facebook. Man, hold on, man. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, man. Yeah, we got him up out of here, bro. Got him up out of here. Yeah, man. Now, with that being said, boys and girls, I want to talk about this one thing because I've showed you guys watches and stuff like this, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. And I don't know, I don't know if like if you get kicked out of a live, I don't know where you go. I don't know if you go to Facebook or YouTube Purgatory, but let me say this, man. I have been doing this thing for a long time. I have been, man, I'm almost 6 years into YouTube, man, and the respect level from some people, man, is just not there. You got people that come on here and say and do. You got people that sit behind the scenes and you kind of write out this script on how to throw me off or whatever, and that's all you're thinking about is pure evil or how you can excel. Hey man, I tell you what, if you that creative, man, I don't understand why I am your jumping board. I'm your springboard for you to go off and do something else. You don't need me. Because if you come with enough energy to try to throw me off or come in here and try to disrespect, bro, you got enough energy to do your own thing. Get in your own lane and you go spread that negative stuff somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your counselor. I'm not here to protect you. I'm not here to encourage you on that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Bro, kick rocks. You know what I mean? Life too short for that, bro. I've been doing my thing and I'm Trapvision all by myself. I don't need no pretenders. I don't need nobody out here trying to call me out and all this other foolishness, man. You bring your little silly selves over here with your trolling butts and think of ways that you can get at your boy. Go on somewhere, man. You got too much energy to do negative. Go find you a hobby. Go fishing, bro. Go out in the woods and scream out in the dark somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Matter of fact, why don't you do yourself a favor, man? Since you like to live dangerously, man. Go to an uncharted spot on the map somewhere. Go out in Montana, out in the woods. I want you to start around 5 p.m. And I need you to walk for about 2 or 3 hours until it get dark, right? You know what I'm saying? No phone or nothing, man. And make a couple left turns, right turns, and see if you can make your way back to civilization, man. That's living dangerously, man. That's adventurous. Go do that, man. See if you come back. If you come back, then we can have a conversation on here, man. You know what I'm saying? There we go. That's that. That's that, bro. Trying to sell fake watches at that. I know, bro. I guess, hey, man, listen, man. I appreciate the people that come in here on my lives, man, and we talk, we have conversations, man. A lot of you guys be pushing me down this rabbit hole, man, on Instagram, sending me all these beautiful watches, man, that I don't know about. I be like, man, y'all dirty, but I love y'all at the same time because I get to know about different stuff. Yo, man, Ronald Branch, man, Fats is in the building. What's going on? Mr. World Traveler, Mr. Cruiser, I should say. Mr. Cruiser is in the building. And you know, Q, hey, I'm gonna keep it because here's the deal. We started out. The whole purpose of doing this live was to just like I want to share with you the design language, man. Somebody apologized to me for not liking the Star Trek timepiece, and trust me, you do not have to apologize for not liking the watch that I put up. I promise you don't. If I put up an Invicta and it grosses you out, or your eyes swell up, you start getting a headache. Like, why is he? Hey, bro, look, I do not disagree with you because I get it. You're not gonna like every watch I put up. You're not gonna like every watch company that I represent or talk about on here. Some people don't like Seiko. You guys tell me behind the scenes, and I appreciate you guys so much because you're sitting here and you be like, okay, that's cool, bro. But then you'll tell me like, hey, I'm really not feeling Seiko, man. Like I like this brand. That's why I go to the different AVs, man. I'm like, hey, you know what? Shoot, let me go see if they got what you like, so I can show you. Which I'll be showing you guys later on this evening. I got a couple watches that I'm gonna put out. Bro, you can't control who's in the chat, but you handle it correct manner. Put his butt out, yes sir. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Raining like a car wash over here. God, oh yeah, we got our rain yesterday. It rained, man. Luciano, what's going on? Taste and style is subjective, not objective. Facts back in the city. It is, bro. It is. Oh, so let me tell y'all this right here. It's upside down. This Monta. I showed this to two watchmakers, and I want to get their honest opinion on that watch. They looked at it, they put it on, they was like, "Yo, this watch is dope. I really like this watch, man." And I just want to see. And they quoted the price to me where they think the watch should be at, right? And they said, "Man, it's like 12, 15 ish, somewhere around there." He said, "It's a great watch." I said, and I was like, "Hey, you know that watch is compared to being Rolex quality, right? It's Rolex. It's the Rolex of micro brands." And immediately, one of them said, "Hold up there, spark plug." Wouldn't say that. That watch is better than a PRX or Tissot. That watch right there is better than the finishing is better than any PRX that I've seen or any Tissot that I've seen. Absolutely. Rolex, I wouldn't say, but it is an amazing watch. And they looked it over, man. They had they drew a loop and they looked through this watch. They looked at the loom. They said this watch, hands down, through and through. They said between $1,200 to $1,500 is where this watch should be at. He said this watch is this that good, man. He said, man, from the crown action is smooth. He was looking at the movement. They tested it. They put it on the time grapher. This thing, man, amplitude was great. They like the watch, but they don't consider like they said with the price. When I told them the price, they was like, nah, that's pushing it. I would feel comfortable. He said I would buy that watch, and this is coming from a watchmaker. He said if it was between 12 and 15, boom, there you go. And I said, well, there's, hey, I took it to them to have them look at it for their honesty. And when the review finally comes out for this watch and what I think about it, you know what I'm saying, that will be in there. But you guys I just want to share that with you guys right now. And let me see, Bob Cohen, collector royalty in the building. Bob Cohen here? Where Bob at? Good evening, Bob. What's happening? How is Eileen? Tell Eileen I said what's happening. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing amazing, man. Honestly. What do you think of them? Oh, hold on, let me see. Armani, Swiss made. Um, the quartz version, I haven't seen the automatic one. Let's see here. I haven't seen the automatic. You've been upgraded, sir. it's fine. It's fine. Oh man, hey, yes, bro. I gave you a blue wrench, bro. Hey, listen, that's true. Bob Cohen is a guy that if there's a watch that's posted, right, we're looking at certain watch. Like when I'm talking about 4 digit Invicta pieces, I'm real big into like the yesteryear pro divers, man, because they came in so many different flavors. Bob will say, "Oh, I know about that one." I came out with, I didn't even know the name of this watch. It's called a Seamount. I had found one at I went down to Tennessee. It was at hey, no problem, bro. Hey, you always up in the jump, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I went to this pawn shop and I was like, oh, that's an Invicta. I was like, man, I ain't never seen that. And it had 4 digits on the back. I said, ooh, how much you want for it? Battery was dead. It wasn't working. He said, man, well, give me $90 and it's yours. $90 for a 4 digit quartz piece Invicta, old school, and it's a compression style. I said, yeah, let me go ahead and get that. And as soon as I posted that watch, I was like, hey, I don't know what this is. I know it's an Invicta, vintage something, or specialty or whatever. And Bob automatically hit me up on Facebook Messenger and showed me like 2 or 3 colorways he had. I said, hey, this man got, man, bro. If he ain't got it, he's had it. He know about it, man. So yeah, bro. Invictopedia Bob is what we call him, man. I call him that. This dude, Invictopedia. He has it. He knows it. True Invicta collector. Yeah. Oh, Monta is? Did you say Monta? That you talking about that Monta right there? Hold up. All right, man. This what I'm gonna do, man. I'm about to put y'all on speaker on the thing. Now y'all about to get the sounds of everything. I know y'all hear those. Let me take this out because I've been having issues with these things. I lost my other ones, man. My other I'm gonna have to order my JBL earpieces. Yeah. Those are noise canceling too. They fell out my pocket. You know, they somewhere. I don't know. Oh no, I wasn't rubbing it in. I was just showing, you know what I'm saying, before it goes back. I just want to show you that I got this Monster on deck, you know what I'm saying? And you see it's ticking away. Yeah, really nice piece, man. Salida 330, I believe in. And the thing about this watch, man, like when you actually turn it to wind it, it's so smooth, man, and buttery, man. It's almost like an electric car. You can even barely tell, bro. Like, hold on, let me see. Can we hear it running? Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I know y'all can't hear that, man. But Monta, it talks to you, bro. Like it's singing a song to you. This one right here. This one right here. Yeah. Some say it's the Rolex of micro brands. Yeah. Some will say. I like it. I think it's its own thing, you know. I wouldn't compare it to a so I'd imagine that they, you know, if they're talking what is it? The date just or something like that. Which, you know what? I got one more place to go before I actually take this back to them. I got one more place to go, and there's a company that has a date just, and I want to get their opinions of this watch and see what they say. They may even try to, you know, buy one themselves or have it in there. Boy, you crazy? What, bro? What you mean? He said traps enough enough. Come on, bro. What's the? Come on, man. I'm just. Oh man, you killing me, bro. You killing me, man. Man, yes, man. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, man, I always encourage this. If I don't say nothing else, I always encourage, man. You have to enjoy the watches that you have, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you set out, man. Because I set out to get that Longines. I finally got it. I wasn't even expecting to get this one, but I don't regret buying it. It's a nice watch, man. This is a weekender. So who does the weekender? Was it Timex? I think Timex has that weekender. Man, this watch is dope, man. Just to wear, kick around. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow either. To church. And maybe one of these, I might just throw this one back on because I've been wearing the mess out of this watch. So after this 31 days is up, that next month, I'm wearing one watch for the whole month. Think I could do it? Think I could do it. I believe I could do it. Yeah. Hey, I need y'all to check out my Instagram post. I went down or up to Kokomo, and Jackson Street Commons is a facility for the homeless veterans that they have in their city, local to them. They have an open pantry and everything, man, for anybody that want to come, like any vets that want to come off the street and get something to eat. I'm going back to the tube. Okay, bro. Real talk on the wrist and off the cuff. Did a video on the GMT and gave it high praise. Is it a recent video, bro? Cause I go check that out, man. Saw the Swatch Moonwatch today, too. It's cool, but I feel like it's too expensive for a quartz. I won't pay more than 150 for that one. What was it? I think it was it over? It was over $300, wasn't it? Which watch on the table would you wear to a dress up event? Um, I'm not even gonna show the Manta. Honestly, to a dress up event, bro, this one right here, I'll wear this one. I like that one. If it's not this one, it'll be my this ball. But that's just so 1938 would be my choice. It'd be my choice. Too, when these guys, I've heard so many reviews, all of the reviews that they talk about, and they say, well, this watch would be better if it had XYZ. I don't too much. I'm gonna say this. That doesn't work with me all the time. Like for example, this watch has no loom anywhere, and it has a patinate look and the raised numerals. Like you can see it a bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's raised, 3D effect. This watch has no loom, so you would have to literally, shine a light on it or get your phone out to tell what time it is. But for the time of you having this watch on in the day, this watch serves. It just does it. It does it, man. I don't need loom. And I know this watch was rated before, and that was one of the it got dinged for not having loom. And every watch, I mean, like think about this. The original 1932 or 1938, which I believe it was like a shell white dial on it, small seconds, that didn't have loom either. So this is a homage to that watch. Like, dude, like why is that being rated? And every watch don't have to have loom. Every watch, I don't like. You just don't. And some loom, you know what I'm saying? Like it shines bright for a second and just goes away. Hence, Invicta loom don't last long at all. But some, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Once it shine, you get your little shine on it. It's cool. It's cool to take pictures. It's cool to do your pictures. If you on Watch Crunch like I do, I'll post my pictures every once in a while of loom shots before I go to bed. And a quick shot of that, man, those things, it's gonna show up bright on the camera anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in the company of giants here. You a giant too. That's one of the cleanest to souls. Well, many of the Movados don't have any loom. No, they don't. They don't. That watch is money. Trap out there like hustle man wearing 5 watches simultaneously. Hey man, look, I'm gonna be out here like this, bro. I'm gonna be out here like this, man. That's just what it is, man. You have to enjoy, man. If you're not enjoying this, bro, come on, man. Why do it? Now, I did, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I talked to some people at and that's why I like going to Trifecta, because most of the customers that come to Trifecta, they are watch collectors, they love it. I do talk to some watch collectors that like to trade a lot. Some, not, but like some they trade. They'll buy one and they say, hey, you want to get this one because it's gonna have value. You know what I'm saying? So when you go back to trade this watch in, if you spend 14,000 on it, you can possibly get 13.5 out of it. You know what I'm saying? Or 11.5. You want to get something that has most of your money. And when I do get my Panerai, that watch ain't leaving my collection, bro. I'm not trading it for nothing, man. I'm not that type of collector. But at the same time, I don't knock those collectors. I don't knock, if you're a flipper,
Or if you somebody that like you wear a watch like you and you trade your watches like cars, and you can't even knock people that do that. I mean, it really don't matter because it ain't your business. But people do that on a regular basis, man. People will have their car for like 3 years, right? Lease. At least they car for 3 years and say, you know what, I'm either gonna buy it. Nah, I'm done. Let me go get this new. I'm gonna get a new Cadillac, or I'm gonna get a new Mazda or something. You know what I'm saying? Is there any price average to do a watch trade? Uh, it depends on who you doing it with, bro. Merely on time is in the building. I agree, Trap. Loom is not a game breaker for me. I'm 70. When I'm in a dark room, I fall asleep and I read. He said, I'm going to sleep. You put me in the dark, I'm out of here anyway, so forget that. Megazoid said, I'm in the company of giants here. Nah, Megazoid, man, you it. We all up in this thing together, boy. Now I want a small seconds to sow. Hey, man, they are legit. And, for the price, I will say, another watch that is phenomenal in my humble opinion, man, is that Citizen Ciosa. Ciosa. That watch is amazing, man. And we're talking design language. Citizen, in my humble opinion, right now, design language is on another level. They have been dropping some bangers, man. I mean, for anybody, I don't care where you are, you could be a person that collects $200,000 watches, man. And I'm telling you, they got a Citizen that will just fit your just. If you were the type that I'm gonna just go out and take my trash out, go throw your Citizen on, and go take the trash out, come back, do your little computer work, whatever the heck you was doing at home. Shoot, go take your kids out to ice cream, wear your Forza Citizen, or get your Ciosa small seconds, man, or non-small seconds, man. Them things, they legit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Citizen is hitting hard. Citizen is not playing fair. I feel like Citizen said, hey, you know what? I'm sick of seeing all these micro brands come out here like they big dog. I'm gonna show y'all, man. We've been out here. You heard what I said. You heard Citizen got real indignant. They start talking with slang. So I can just imagine Citizen saying, hey, yo, hey, we out here. You little Rudy Pools out here trying to take over, man. We got this here. We been out here. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like Citizen is coming right now. I just, man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Citizen is hey man, that Citizen X-Men is on point. The one watch I didn't show you, I was actually, it was dead, bro. I forgot I had it in. I didn't have it on full charge, man. Hold on, let me take it off the I brought it out to get some sunlight. And that right there, Citizen Orca. Citizen is speaking in tongues. I am boy, you crazy. He said they speaking in tongues, boy. I was wrist checking. Hey man, if people walk past me, man, they ain't got no watch on their wrist, man. What kind of person walk down the street, they ain't got no watch on their wrist, man? You can't trust people that ain't got no watch on. You see what I just started, man? I'm talking junk, man. Don't mind me. I'm talking crazy. I don't even know them people. But it do look funny, man, when you out and people ain't got no watch. I'm like, man, what's going on with you? I gotta see. You know what? I'm wearing I am going to wear I'll probably wear this home. Wear this home. You know what? No, let's see. I got on all blue. Or I got blue in there. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear this. I'm about to get up out of here. I do gonna do a video on the topic soon. Trevor, you feel bad when you don't give some of your timepieces wrist time. Oh my gosh. Truthfully, bro, being, being 100 with you, it's times where, yes, I'm like, darn it. because I remember where I started this year. I remember what I was into last year, and there's some pieces I would have never imagined me getting. And this long jeans is one of them. But then, like, I'm not saying that this is better than my long jeans, but I like wearing this more than my long jeans. But then I get that, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to put my long jeans back on because I wanted it for so long. And then I was like, crap, I haven't worn my meat on in a minute. I'm like, darn it. And I went and pulled this one out today. I was like, hold up, bro. So yeah, man, I be feeling like that's why I said some of the watches I got are getting up out of there. And it's not just because I just want to, I much rather it go to somebody that's going to enjoy the watch, man, you know, versus me just not wearing it, bro. Cause yeah, I enjoy the watches, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy, you know what I'm saying, like sharing the space with people that like watches. It's dope. Me, I'm the guy that only have 10 watches, so most days I don't have one on. Don't ask Tony why. Please don't. Don't even engage with Tony. Tony owns, man, bro. Tony is a man of espionage, man. That dude's a spy, bro. Don't listen to Tony, man. That man's a spy. He throwing everybody off, bro. Mr. 10 watch. Okay. OBKB. That man talking about 10 watches. Bruh, please, man. That man had on 10 watches for breakfast this morning. Talking about 10 watches. 10 watch Tony. Mm. I can't wait. You know what? I can't wait, man. I'm about to go vacation with this guy in a few months from now. Bro, and I love being around Tony. That's one of my favorite people in the world, man. But doggone it, that man and his 10 watches. If y'all paid attention to any of my previous videos, cruises, and I got to showcase somebody's watches, they got 10. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I have a whole flock of watches. However, Citizen gets a lot of play on a weekly basis. Okay. Any old timers here remember Jim Skelton? He's back doing watch reviews. He was on Shop NBC, who got me started in 2006. I watched him, Bob. I watched him, and I am eager to see your video on that. Really on time, bro. Appreciate it. Yup. Really. How big is your private watch collection? I have around I have around 60 watches. So you just got started. Hey Trap, on average, how many watches a day do you wear? I'm on number three today. That's about my average, about three. I do three per day. On average. I had one bro, but here's the deal. I'm gonna say on average, it was one day when I did a video, I went live and I had 7 watches with me, man. And I wore one watch up there to the spot where I do my breakfast, and then I wore another watch to the park. And I sat at the park for a minute. I ended up like just like zoning out, you know what I'm saying, meditating. Then I put on another watch. And by the time I got home, I had 4 watches in. Then I put 2 more on for the evening. Um, yeah, yeah, bro. But I on average, man, I'll knock out 3. I'll definitely knock out 3 watches. I enjoy it, man. Like, shoot, I did that during COVID, man. We weren't going nowhere, bro. I was like just throwing watches on. Hey, Citizen, I agree with Citizen is killing it this year. You wouldn't have a watch if I got the drop on you. Bro, you gotta leave me something, bro. Hey man, why you becoming my nemesis, man? I feel like it's Batman and Joker. I gotta watch and see where you coming from. Hey man, you know what? I'm about to start doing my lives in a controlled area. Man, I'm not messing with you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna rent a dog for a day. I'm like, hey, can I borrow your dog, bro? Guard me while I'm out here. I'm not messing with you. Trap is over 60. Yeah, man. Nowhere near trap. Hey man, bro, I got more than 60 watches. Which, bro, it's trap fault I walk around with a watch roll at work. Hey man, bro, you gotta get it, man. You gotta get it, bro. I'm telling you. Put that time in, bro. You put that time in with your watches, man. You collected them, man. And like, we are such a very small, a niche breed of people. For all the people that that collect watches like this, man, we're still in comparison. You got people that just buy watches. You got people that buy watches for other people. You got flippers. You got those trade-in people, bro. Like you got like the watch enthusiasts or the watch fanatics or nuts or craze citizens of the watch clan. Like you got so many. You got Red Bar, Reddit, um, Watch Crunch folks, man. Like, bro, we're all over the map in so many different categories. But yet still not we're nowhere near. We're not as big as a like a Chevy Club or something like that, or sneakers, man. Like the sneaker community, I think they outnumber watch heads. I believe so. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I believe that the sneaker culture is, man, outnumbers us like 3 to 1. Trap is an enabler. I'm not, bro. I'm just out here. I'm a humble and I'm a victim out here. If nothing else, bro, I've been victimized, man. I got people. You know what, man? I interviewed Bob Cohen and a number of other people back in the day on the cruise, man, and they had some. And at the time, I didn't have, man. My watch collection did not look the way it does right now. My Invicta collection didn't look the way it did in 2020. But I sat and interviewed Bob and some other folks, and I was like, their collection is just outstanding. And I was like, man, I like that, man. I just liked it. And it wasn't so much like trying to be like them, but I definitely wanted to collect. Like, I was like, yeah, man, I got to get that. That watch is fire. I'm sorry, but like they had some watches, man. And yup, Bob, you one of them. And then we talking about influence, man. Like one of the reasons why I wanted diamonds, man. Mark Hines is one, and Mister 10 Watch Tony is another one. Man, please, man, these cats out here, man, just showing out, man. So if y'all think I'm a bad influence or an influence or an enabler, I get it from Bob and some other people, man. There's a host of people. And don't forget the source, Dave D. I know he may be working, he doing something, man. But yeah, he's another one. Dave D's another one, man. He ain't slick. Oh, what was this? Oh crap. I had another watch in here. And that's messed up. I had another one. Well, this at the end of the day. This is my go-to when I'm walking. Absolute favorite walk watch, workout watch. Smells so good. The vanilla smell in it, man. That is so that fire. Zodiac, man. Zodiac. Zodiac's the truth too. Yes, sir. Trap. You like my socks? I had my watches wrapped up in. Yeah, bro. That was excuse me. That was the funniest thing. I ain't never seen anybody wrap their watches in socks, man, and had it inside a dive case, man. That was hilarious, bro. I was like, yo, Bob, bro, like my man literally. I said that was funny. I don't care. I said that's crazy. But that was dope though. Just wore and switched 4 to 5 watches watching the live. Good, great, Vincent. Great, man. That's crazy, bro. But I ain't mad at you though. Citizen Pro Master is one of my favorite vacation watches. Okay. Hey, when I go on my vacation, bro, I'm telling you, my my Pro Master with that Fuji ink on it, that's going with me. My Godzilla's going with me. Um, what else am I taking? I'm a where is it? Where you go? Oh, I'm taking bro. I have to go, bro. You know I got to get in the ocean with this. Shamu is on the back. The killer whale, the orca. I gotta take this, bro. Is you crazy? This thing is definitely going with me, man. Hold on, bro. Look at that, man. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Mm. Watches are amazing, man. I like them just as much as I like my shoes and everything else, bro. And box Chevys too. Box Chevys are another plus. Box, my favorite cars in the world, man. Box Chevy. I don't care if it's a 77 through 89 to the 77, no, the 79 Malibu and the 72 Chevelle Malibu is another one. And my 96 car of all time is a Chevy SS Impala with the stick in the flow. Mm, mm. I have any one of them, any one of them. Just give me just one of it. Just one, man, bro. I'm telling you. Right? But if ain't that lottery though, like I get all of them. Trust me. 100%. Honestly, I love this community. I have no desire to be in the area where all they talk about is Rolex protecting AP. Bob said he got to protect that flame fusion. Yeah, bro. Um, yeah, that nice orchid edition. And let me talk about that because that's a design language that is. I mean, it works for people, man. My man Cliff. I know Cliff watches me, and he invited me to the Rolly Club, right? And I'm not opposed to having a Rolex. I'm not, and if I did, honestly, man, I would get a date just. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my favorite, one of my favorite Rolexes. Now, I like the Daytona, man, but Hamilton has the Jazzmaster. Is it the Jazzmaster Professional? But I know it's a Jazzmaster. I put that watch on. It's thick. I like it. It's balanced for me. I put on a Daytona. I like it too. It sits flat and everything, man. But like, I don't know. It's just something about I like the Jazzmaster because it has Hamilton on the dial. That's the biggest thing. Because Rolex is on the dial of the Daytona, I like the Hamilton better. You know what I mean? And say it for what you will, call it for what you will, but I do agree that those watches are talked about a lot more, and there's not a lot of hands-on, you know what I'm saying? Because outside of like Teddy Bulbasaur or somebody like that, there's not a lot of people talking about the Mido. And I'm telling you, this is a weekender type of watch. This is a everyday, even if you worked in the office, this is one of them watches. I'm like, hey, if you just had to have a Swiss made watch, yup, this one right here, it looks great. It just looks great, man. And I would say for those people that have if you have a big watch fetish, this one plays big. It's like 42 millimeters. It plays big, but it's comfortable. And I like it. It's just, man, like, and I like the vertical blind look to it, man. Just gives it someone like the dimensions on it, man, is cool. I like the information center on it, man. Just looking at the date on it. It looks rich in a way. You know what I'm saying? It looks expensive, but it's not really. You know what I mean? In comparison, because we've like, say for instance, if you would spend $150 on a watch, right? You can save like a couple paychecks, you know what I'm saying? And 3 or 4 paychecks, and you got this. This thing is just under $500. It was like I paid 484. I believe that was with shipping. Like, yeah, it was. I believe it was 484. And then they be having those things where like the end of summer sale. Daggone Joma shop had daggone ball watches for $795. Bro, I'm talking about number limited because I think all of them are limited, or most of them are limited. Some of them are 904 steel, which if that's a thing for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know Rolex has 904L steel. The meter is tight. Broaden those horological horizons trap. There's a lot to be had out there. I need to copy you on Watch Crunch when I talk about new watches purchase. Okay, yeah, please do, please do. Because I love to learn about stuff. Hey, Longines, the Hydro Conquest, the Conquest, and if that's your thing, if you're a Tudor fanboy, right? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the price or the heritage. Because sometimes I don't know, like outside of DK talking about it, most other uh fanboys of that is sold on the name, the actual name. Like, and they'll like I've heard them talk about the price, like, man, I paid this for it. I'm like, well, Longines has historically, Longines is way older than Rolex and Tudor. And for the most part, They have the Legend Diver, which I think is amazing. I absolutely love the way that watch looks. You're talking over $3,000, or is it 2,500? I think it's about 2,500, between 25 to 3 grand, somewhere around there. I think it's a nice watch. I don't want to pay that much, but if I was gonna drop 3,000 on a watch, um, I can get a pre-owned Tudor for $3,400 right now at Moyer Jewelers, or I can get a brand new Legend Diver for around the same price, or less than that. I think I'm gonna go with the Legend Diver. Either that or my Seiko SSB 031 Field Watch Auto. Yeah, that thing is dope. I've been missing your post, Fred. So many people. My bad. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. What's the question? Oh, wait, I missed the question. Hold up. Trap. Okay. If you had to stay on an island for one full year, could take only one watch in your collection. Oh my, a year? Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Gosh, bro. Mm, mm. Um, man. uh, I tell you what I would do. I think if it was a year, I would switch out my leather band to my mesh bracelet for my. No, I can't do that because that's. Oh, that's such a vicious question, bro. But I tell you what, it'll probably be my it'll probably be my Longines. I mean not Longines, but my glycine combat sub, the brown one, the coffee dial, with the coffee dial on it. I think I'll do that one for a year. Cause I actually when I first got that watch, I bought that watch last January. So I've had that watch for, or was it 2 years ago? I've had that watch for 2 years now, I think. I bought that watch after I was an ambassador for Shop HQ. I bought that and a Magnum. I wore that watch for nearly 2 months without taking. Like I ignored every other watch that I had. I wore it to work every day. And when I posted watches, I would put the watch on, or I lay it down on the table, take a picture, post it to Instagram. And if I did, I'll put that watch right back on. So technically I didn't wear those other watches at all. And I did that for 2 months straight. I was just in love with that watch. So that I would say um my glycine combat sub coffee brown. Yup. Eco Drive would be perfect. Yeah, it would. It would. Um, and if I had to do the Eco Drive, it'd be the one with the Fuji paint on it. Oh, you know what? I would. No, I'll do my the other one. Cause that I think the water depth ratio, yeah, the water depth ratio is it's ISO rated too. My ProMaster Godzilla, and all you need is light. But yeah, I'm taking I'm going with it. I want my 3-hander, bro. If I got to be stuck for a year, I'm wearing that watch every day. I was going to guess glycine for real, man. I mean, bro, you know what? I think glycine is I think you know what I'm saying because of the design language of what like the way glycine just appears to me. If I was a one brand collection, it'd be glycine. Um, but or and I would say this, just adding seeing that I don't have, but let's say like my top five. Um, As far as design language is concerned, if I can collect just 5 brands, and I'm gonna throw this back off on you guys because I know you guys like multiple brands. I've asked this question before, but like 5 of your favorite brands. If you can only collect 5 brands, and I'll be nice, 5 brands, what would those brands be? And I'll tell you off top with me, Citizen, Glycine, Longines, Seiko, and let's see, what would be my last one? I would say Long Island. I would say Long Island. Think I'll cover the bases if I was just collecting 5 brands. No, 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 no. Hold up. Wait, 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 wait. No, no, no. I'm taking one off. I'm putting Panerai in there. Um, so sorry, Long Island, you out of there. It'll be Panerai. Because I really would collect, like, if I had the money, if money was no object, there are, and don't ask me the numbers, like I know the Pam 00 something. The California dial in green, I like that one. The radio mirror in ceramic, I like that one. Uh, um, the Luminor, I don't know what Pam number it is, man, but there's a Luminor came on a brown rusty leather strap with like a white mother pearl dial, man. That thing was beautiful. The loom on that, and y'all know how, man, the extensive testing that they put those watches through, man, crazy. Let me see what y'all talking about there. Timex Seiko Citizen. Timex. Ooh, that man, that Timex GMT, that thing is ice cold, bro. Man. Mm. Put some of these watches up. How did I have this stuff before? Tripping. Let me see. F watch on watch crunch. Hold up, y'all. Had interruptions. Skyler. Where's Skyler at? Iron Man Cassia. Okay. What about the Man of War Sleater you got on your cruise, bro? Yeah, I do love that one, bro, Mr. Mods. Okay, I missed you, Skyler. I was going to this like scene. That was a great live you had, Skyler. Interview, and I like the end of it, man. How he interviewed you. That was super dope, bro. That was super dope. Did a great job on that one, man. You do a good job, bro. And you're shoot. I thought I was humble with what I do, man. Yeah. We know we like your blooper reels, man. That's one of my favorite things that you do. Aragon Citizen Townsend Watch, Breitling, like suit original. Man, bro, you hitting hard. God dog. Ooh. Sheesh. Well, excuse me. Let me clutch my pearls, man. This brother is not playing. The watch you take more than likely need to be built like a tank. I'm gonna tell you, watch that's built like a tank, bro, is Victorinox. The Swiss Army, that sucker built like a freaking tank. When I go back up to Kokomo, I'm gonna pull that thing out the counter, man, so y'all can see. Oh yeah, Breitling has to be on my list. I'm wearing an older black IP Aragon charger with abalone dial right now, the abalone chunk, and especially the motorcycle bracelet. I like that motorcycle bracelet, man. No other company's doing that. Wayne, it killed it on that, Bob. Last one, space. Great video today. I take my glycine combat subs. Yup. Well, got to check out. Thanks for the good time. Thank you for being in here. Yo, sub trap. Trap the glycine has screw down crown. Yes, it does. It does. Take it easy. Pam 911, last one for the Panaristes. Okay. I would like to see more family. Seems like dope individual. Mark Time. Mark Time, yeah, I like that, man. I love his attitude towards collecting. Night Watch, British brand, built tough. Yeah, that would be so much fun, man. Thank you for joining. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a great interview you had, man. And at the end of the day, man, all of us can just say, man, all of us got different tastes in watches. I love seeing what's posted on Watch Crunch, which I gotta post my Watch Crunch stuff, man. I messed around. I got one of the badge. I got my 30-day wristy badge. Now I'm working on 60, man. I messed up. I forgot one day. On the weekends hit, I be forgetting, man. So now I'm back down to like day 4, and I haven't posted today. Go figure. I will post though. Um, yeah, got to get that one. I just enjoy, man. I enjoy all this stuff, man. Space for sure, man. I'll want to have him back maybe when he releases something new. I like that when he asked you. He said, "If this was a Skylar production, what would you do different?" You was like, hmm, titanium. Bro, it was like you thought for like a second, it was like titanium off top, bro. Yeah, that was a good. You do a great job with interviews, man. Great job. Great job. I gotta go get me some water, man, because get out of here, sweat bee. I know these little nets, because I sweated coming up here, man. I'm about to go get me a ton of water. Oh, snap, trap. You just saved me too. Man. I have 2 nights. Gotta check them out, Fred. Okay, okay. On the Invicta side, my recent buy has been the Auto Helios. Did you get it back? Did you get it already, Bob? And if you have it, what do you think about it? Casio G Shock men's watch. Forgot. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. The Helios, man. I call that the Pentagon watch because it got 5 sides to it. It reminds like it's an overview of the Pentagon. And you know what? For those that don't know, we're going on a group cruise. It's an Invicta group cruise. It's not the Invicta cruise of yesteryear, of the 2017 through 2020. AL is allowing Facebook groups to host cruises, man. So I think that's pretty sweet. And we all get to gather together and like we'll have showcasing and stuff like that. We'll have people will be able to set their watches out. We're gonna have a battle on the cruise, which is gonna be dope. I have the internet package, so you guys will see. I will be going live, bro. I will be going live. Now, y'all think I was going live just like on a daily basis, bro? I'm going to be like Fats and Tree, bro. I'm going live every other second, bro, because I want you guys to be a part of the experience. I want you guys to experience what we see, and I don't want you to have to wait because I am gonna vlog it. But like sometimes it's like, okay, I get all the information, I get all the videos, and then I have to comprise it and edit and all this other stuff, and it takes me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like on those type of vlogs, because we're gonna be going for 7 days. So just imagine me getting 7 days worth of information and then having to edit all that stuff in the shorts and everything. Man, this is gonna be a lot, and that's why I want to be live with y'all. I want to be live with y'all. Trap, I have a few Helios. They are super. I thought they would be too big, but I was wrong. Okay. Or what? AL is allowing. Well, I say allowing because he never did that before. He ain't want nobody touching his baby. He ain't want nobody fooling with it. He wouldn't forward that opportunity to nobody. Though I know it's gonna benefit him more than it benefits us. So if that's what you're hinting to. Oscar Nunez, 1800. Knight has Swiss movements. I gotta check that one out because I don't know. I'm not familiar with that brand. Oscar listed at 54, but first, my wrist is 7 and 7 1/4 inch. Wrist perfect. Okay, it fits perfect. Okay. I think as far as new Invicta designs, man, the newest one like that, the one that they call the R150, which is just a rendition of a Pro Diver, European Pro Diver maybe. Um, I can't call it Australian Pro Diver because that watch, the one I showed y'all today, was an Australian Pro Diver. So I would call that a European. They call it R150. I wish they'd have gave it a different name. I'm trying to think of the newer designs that Invicta has. I really trying to see which ones really appeal to me. Mm-hmm. If collectors wanted to do a cruise together, there isn't anything he can do to stop. That's true. That's true. Now he is allowing RJ to come along with us, a part of the package. Now, this is the one thing too, bro. There. So we're going on the newer ship. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it already. But they don't have an Invicta store on there. They have a boutique, like they got the Invicta product in there. So this is gonna be interesting because I'm used to having a ship with Invicta stores on it. This one does not. On the toilet live. Night does tritium watches. Oh, okay. Am I battling? I'm not gonna battle. I'm just gonna host. Get out of here, stupid. Did y'all see that little sweat bead flying? If collectors want, and you know that's the thing. You know what? Come on, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I would love to do that. I would love for a bunch of collectors to get together. That way, you're not just constricted to one watch brand. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to showcase it in a number of brands because a lot of Invicta collectors have a host of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we got some that got Rolex, Breitling, um, they got Nubeo, they got a whole bunch of watches, man. Casio, Citizen, they got all this stuff, man. And if it's just an Invicta cruise, they're like, okay, they're stuck to just bring an Invicta or a brand, unless they did like how Shop HQ was present, then you can dare to bring a Nubeo or something like that because this is a brand that. But I think, yeah, I agree with you. I think collectors as a whole, we need to just book a cruise where all of us can get back and just do our thing. Bring whatever watch you want, and still have those people like the bead makers and have them come out. The people that customize watches, have them come out. The whole nine. I think that'd be dope. Not many new Invictus hit me either. Trap. The Venom Cobra is a good one, new one too. I seen that one. I seen that one. Yeah, I'm just. You know what, Bob? The only Invictus that would really like if they were new, they came out with just a different colorways and stuff. Well, which they did was the Sabacco number one. Um, I like those that design, and I would like to see that in different colors, man. And they don't necessarily have to be Swiss made. I think it would be dope for I don't know why Invicta's not picking up on Miyota movements, man. I really don't. I really don't. I think that would be so dope to put like bring back that a variation of the Speedway with a Miyota movement. You don't have to do the Swiss made one. Make it affordable for everybody to, you know what I'm saying, to get into. I mean, because that's your thing. Do a titanium Speedway. Um, Something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, but again, all those wants and desires I gave up on, wanting Invicta to do. That's why I've been like buying other brands, man, because the watches that I desired in the design language, if you will, that's why I started gravitating towards other companies because some of those like those ideas I was sending to Invicta to do, I was seeing it in the micro brand space. I was like, oh man, it's like something that I would like. I sent this idea over. I'm gonna just buy this. You know what I'm saying? And this price is more than what an Invicta would be, by what, a couple $100. But shoot, man, as much money I spent in Invicta on Invicta over the years, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, bro. But yeah, man, I will get like the closer we get to this cruise. The first cruise that's coming up is going out the West Coast. So I know some of you guys are watching are going on that West Coast cruise, which is gonna be dope. Ryan's gonna be on there. I don't know if they're gonna go live or I'll just wait to see what they have. Um, I need to call Dickerson to see if they're gonna offer or if they're gonna go live showcasing what they're doing or they're gonna wait till they come back. I'm not sure, but that's gonna be the first one, and then we're literally that happens in October, and our cruise is in November, November 3rd through the 10th or 11th. Um, and I can't wait. I can't wait. And if everything goes right, I'm hoping to. So we come back on the 11th. Well, no, we're actually coming back. We're gonna stay in Florida for a day or two. Probably go to the Invicta store there and hang out with some folk, like some collectors there. And then we're gonna come back to the crib. And on the 16th, if everything works out, I'm going straight down to Texas and I'll be at Minutes and Hours micro brand event. And I believe they're doing it at that same spot, art museum, art fair, art gallery or whatever. Gallo. Yeah. Yeah. So it's gonna be a busy. The end of the year is gonna be busy. I would love to have a Fortis. Ooh, the Fortis, bro. Man, quit playing. Quit playing. Long Ranger, quit playing, man. That Fortis is tough. That Fortis is tough, man. That's pricey, man, but like that thing tough, man. I like it. I like the presentation. I look, man, that watch is tough, man. Fortis. But my watch, um, Dave D asked me, he said, bro, if you were to get like your next watch or your next watch is, what are you looking to get? And I was like, well, PRX got a green gradient dial chronograph. I like that one. The Jazzmaster Professional by Hamilton chronograph. The Formex Essence 39 millimeter. I want the meteorite dial. And my crap, it escapes my mind. It's a part of the Swatch group. Oh my gosh, can't even think of it. DS model. Certina. Certina. Those are like the major ones. Now, of course, Panerai is one of those, but that Panerai, that thing got a nice, like, hefty price tag on it. So I'm not rushing. That one I gotta save up for. Said Invicta has lost their way for sure. And it's just, I mean, you know what? Bro, check this out. Um, they I don't know what they try to recreate. They did a lot of stuff, man. It was almost like Invicta was just running themselves in the ground. They was just pushing, 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 pushing. It was like I didn't care. Let's just get sell, 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 sell. And they didn't get like the basic stuff. It was like they were ignoring basic stuff, you know. I don't expect a company to just turn around and just forge themselves based on individual collectors. However, but like there was a majority or a large amount of collectors were saying the same thing, what they wanted. And Victor was like, nah, that's not the direction we want to go in. Hey, bro, it was almost as if they, they didn't know they were in competition with other brands because the other brands, man, you think about this. I, I was in Invicta so long to where like, man, you say the word micro brand again, 2 or going on 3 years now. In January of next year, that's how long I just didn't know about micro brands because I was solely on Invicta. That's it. That's all I wanted to collect. That's all I cared about. Um, but the more I was like, man, why ain't they bringing out this? Why ain't they bringing out that? And I think the cruises, the like when they were doing the cruises, that really was like holding people together. Let me see, deep cut, glycine, cursor, blackjack 46 millimeter chrono. I've never seen that one before. I've never seen that. Way you said, Oscar. I still acknowledge their heritage and history now. They just exist in a space where it looks as if they abandoned the North American market that built them. Bro, and if that's the case, which it looks like that's the case, they're going where the money is or their interests. And if the North American market happens to bounce back, okay. But there's a lot of competition, bro. You gotta, hey man, look, let me tell you something. I learned about micro brands through a number of sources, you know. But since going to these events, I went to what was Minutes and Hours was called something else before it was Minutes and Hours. I can't remember exactly what I forgot what it was, but that venture. I mean, like, hey, how you doing? That when they literally launched that, that was 2 years ago. Me and Dave D went. I think it's been 2 years now. Um, there were more people, way more people the second year, right? And it's just picking up steam. And then I've never heard of Intersect, which I guess Intersect was a thing for a while as far as micro brands. And Intersect has like it's just bringing all these micro brand enthusiasts out, man. Independent, like Fortis is always there, Oris is always in the conversation. And that you can call it pricey, which I mean it is priced out for me, but I wouldn't mind having an Oris in my collection. Invicta has to know that they're in competition with all of everybody's attention is everywhere, man. And as far as design language and stuff like that, Invicta has its own design language. But I seen how Wing, Aragon has literally, man, Aragon, in my opinion, is killing the game. I would love to know how much better Aragon sales are this year in the past few years. Because man, this dude was just bringing it has to be good because he's bringing out so many watches frequently. Eric, man, frequently this man is popping, just watches coming out. So Invicta got to understand that, like, hey, that bubble that you had us in, that thing is ruptured, and there's other companies people are looking at, man. People going back to Citizen or for the first time going to Citizen. Boulevard got, I mean, you don't hear about Boulevard as much, but Boulevard got some dope pieces this year. Off the chart pieces, man. And they're not that expensive. The Wise. That Wise, yeah, man, Wise is dope, bro. I was looking at them the other night. Don't sleep on Wise. I'm not. Have to screenshot, look it up later. Man, all these little nets around me, bro. Good grief. This is getting on my nerve. Old school glycine airman, 7-3 automatic movements in one watch, 53 millimeter. Okay, I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. 'Cause I'm not familiar. Not familiar. Yes, sir. Oscar, I agree with you. They are. Yes, they are. Yeah, this it's time for me to rotate. Hey, we've been on for an hour and 43 minutes, man. I've had your attention for a long time. Some of you guys been in here with me the whole time, man. Man, I can't thank you guys enough, man. I appreciate these conversations. I appreciate the watches that you guys have recommended and suggested during this. Appreciate your patience. Um, Tomorrow we may have a forum on some watches. We'll see. I have to play it by ear. If I don't go live tomorrow, just know I'm out with family and stuff like that. So we may not be live tomorrow. May not be live. Man, but I absolutely love this group, man. I love the conversation. I love the direction. It's amazing. All of it, like just think, you know what I'm saying? Like, get off me, get off me. These bugs are loving me. It all started with a watch, right? Hey, and that is a shared saying. That is a true saying. It can't get more truer than that. All of our lanes intersected because we all have a love or interest in the watch, man. It's so crazy. Our backgrounds are so different. Our thought process is so different, man. But we all come to the watering hole to take drink of this thing, this hobby we call of enthusiasm with watches. Amazing. We need 2 more hours. You sound like somebody I know, bro. You sound You funny. I see. I'm a T White. I am not messing with you, man. Go somewhere, bro. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Um, yeah, yeah. Keep collecting. Keep loving what you're doing, man. Don't let nobody tell you no different, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Just go out there and enjoy life, bro. You feel me? So until the next lightning strike, man, y'all be blessed. Catch y'all on the flip side.